That one time, you get it? You'll tell your grandchildren about that time.
So is coffee just bean juice?
I think there's a debate. Drake's had some problems recently.
All right.
But yeah, we gotta come in.
Welcome to the Voice Podcast.
Please, don't worry. That's not how the episodes go. You can stay. You can stay.
Sorry, I've been playing No Man's Sky this for the past billion hours, and so I've been dreaming about going to distant galaxies and aliens.
Oh,
and
I thought
shit.
you were like mimicking like Wario or
No,
Waluigi
like,
from.
like welcome, like an alien, like.
You think that's how aliens would talk? Oh, they could say my name. Oh, that would scare me.
Well, they can hear. They don't know what it means.
Like they mimic you saying my name. That's pretty good. All right, guys, enjoy the episode.
Brunch is far too overpriced in these parts.
I think brunch
Which is crazy.
I think-
Brunch in Williamsburg, literally hipster center of the world, is cheaper than brunch in Queens.
I think brunch is unfairly priced just because they give you like a time limit, like I'm a child. Like, oh, you could only stay in the playpen for 2 hours.
Well, only if you get the unlimited drinks.
Well, yeah. That's what yeah. Unlimited drinks, of course. But again, that's like an extra. Like they sell you on that. It's like, hey, can we upgrade my medium popcorn to a large for 50 cents? Like, yeah, of course. I'm going to spend an extra $10 on this $29 brunch to have you bring me unlimited screwdrivers. Like, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, it's still overpriced here.
I mean, yeah,
by a lot.
Because
too.
then that's like
it's really
that's like $40 a person.
It's like by like $15.
I don't know, man. I feel like you're not after COVID. You're not finding a $20 bottomless brunch with food.
$25. No, it's not $25. It's $30 with food and drink.
All right.
Heart of Williamsburg. Fancy-ish restaurant.
Yeah, I guess. But the thing is,
and then they're gonna charge me here some fucking
hole in the
shanty
wall?
fucking bar.
Yeah, with a bunch of cowboys sitting around.
In Queens, yeah, with a bunch of old men.
Fucking
Fuck
spit
that.
bucket. What the hell?
No, that's bullshit.
I mean, it really depends if that extra $10 gives me faster service. You know?
I mean, no. The reason is very simple. It's just that they can charge cheaper prices over there because their burn through table rate is much higher. So they'll make more money over time.
Yeah.
There's not enough people here, so they have to charge more per person.
Yeah, everything's
That's the
graphs.
advantage of going to a busier restaurant.
Yeah, you'd be surprised that it's cheaper. I mean, yeah, but you could go to that $30 bottomless brunch and have 2 screwdrivers if that waitress is slacking. That means too many tables. They might not bring the drinks.
If you only get 2 screwdrivers in your hour and a half,
that's
on you.
What I gotta chase down the waitress, be like, hey, give me another screwdriver.
Yeah.
Do you remember the one?
As you should.
Do you remember the one time we were like, hey, listen, we understand you're busy. Appeal to them. We get it. Can you just bring us a couple pitchers of screwdriver and just put it on the table?
That's how you do it.
Can you just do that? You know what? I'll be honest. 9 times out of 10, they say no. They say I can't do it. Literally, they probably could. But that one time, you get it? You'll tell your grandchildren about that time. Or you won't remember.
I feel like I'm a pretty good flagger downer of waitresses.
We should bring a little flag. Is that rude?
It's definitely.
If we bring a little flag and a whistle?
The whistle's definitely rude.
All right, whistle's a lot, but if we bring a little flag, I feel like
I feel like a flag would be funny.
If I was a waiter, if I owned a business, I would give like the tables a little flag. I feel like that's funny,
And then
instead of going, "Hey, toots."
And then if you're really going for a pro strategy, and when the waitress is really not going fast at all, then it's really easy. You just stagger your drinks.
What does that mean? Oh, like when
you're right.
This is what we do.
I order a drink. And then when she comes back, you order a drink so that she's forced to bring the drink back, and then I will order a drink.
So you mean like
so basically like whenever I finish my drink, you're getting a new drink and vice versa, so that she never actually stops. Instead of having her bring 2 drinks, massive amount of time goes and we're burning the clock.
Yeah. So she's on this conveyor belt. She can't even piss because she's on this conveyor belt of drinks trying to keep it up like Drake and Josh in that sushi episode.
Yeah, I mean, she can still obviously
no, she's not allowed to piss.
Just not come with your drink, or like will not come with one of our drinks.
Yeah, or one,
and that foils the whole system.
Yeah,
but it works pretty well. The point is, at the minimum, in an hour and a half brunch, you're getting 3 to 4 drinks. Minimum.
I feel like that's low, too. Well, that's low if you want to go more than that. Some people are fine with, they make their money like that too. Some people are
Four
fine.
drinks at breakfast is kind of a lot.
Yeah, well, no, if you're going to brunch, you're like, if you're going to a bottomless brunch, that is your day now. Like, you're not, I mean,
a lot of people just use it for
hanging.
hangovers. You know, a little hair of the dog, eggs Benedict.
If I'm hungover and I'm going to brunch, I don't think downing a minimum 4 drinks is me recovering from a hangover. That's me just sliding.
You got to think about brunch drinks. You know, we're thinking about screwdrivers, but if you think about a screwdriver, I mean,
if you think
we're
about
thinking about
the same exact thing.
But if you're thinking about a mimosa or a Bellini, these are low ABV cocktails.
Those are low ABV, but I couldn't get that out.
Yes, cocktails is the word you couldn't get out.
Yeah, no.
You said low ABV, and then you went.
Yeah. The cocktails couldn't get that out. I mean, I love. I mean, Bellini is fucking. Oh god, a peach Bellini, Jesus. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Or like orange juice, man. Sometimes orange juice be hitting different. Sometimes brunch orange juice, fantastic.
Orange juice is really good.
But God,
it's definitely the best juice, right?
Huh.
Well,
is iced tea a juice?
No.
But can't you technically don't you technically like squeeze it from tea leaves like juice?
So
isn't it technically
it's not
a juice?
A fruit juice.
Okay, now we're adding another adjective.
But juice, no, iced tea is not a juice.
I think it's a tea juice. You squeeze like a tea bag.
So is coffee just bean juice?
I think there's a debate.
I don't think there should be a debate. Okay, let's talk about fruit juices.
All right.
Orange juice is great because it's a great mixer, and you can drink it alone, and it also tastes good. As opposed to a pineapple juice, which I would say is a superior mixer, but drinking pineapple just alone, you can get a little much. It's super sweet.
Yeah, if you see someone drinking a pineapple juice alone, and be like, are you gonna have 2 of those?
But as a mixer,
tequila.
I love pineapple.
Yeah, but I feel like you only put like. No, I was about to say something.
You put
wrong.
pineapple juice and all different kinds of.
All right, so what? Like, but you can only really use
zany cocktails.
You only really use clear, mostly, probably, right? Like vodka, tequila, I could see, or gin. Like, I wouldn't put a whiskey pineapple. I've never heard of that.
No, probably not a whiskey pineapple.
But also, you don't.
But
do
you
that
can
with
put like
orange juice.
a dark rum and pineapple.
That's true. A lot of rum drinks, like a pina colada. Is that pineapple? Did I just make that up?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Yeah. Oh yeah, because you drink those out of the pineapple. Fire, by the way. Yeah, I would still give it to orange juice because I've never just woken up and craved like, oh god, put.
Whereas a pina colada, it's not coconut, right?
That's what I'm saying. But I get served.
Pina coladas are delicious. I don't know what it is, but they're delicious.
But which one gets served out of a pineapple? Oh my god, a Miami Vice, bro. Jesus.
Miami Vice. What is that? Just pina colada and strawberry daiquiri mixed together?
Yeah, I'm sure it's. Yeah, but you get a nice little rum floater on top because there's no ABV in there.
Yeah, there definitely is. Slushies.
I mean, how much?
Sure.
I feel like you get lost in the sauce.
No, you're definitely getting some. But I mean, yeah, I'd rather like a non-frozen cocktail.
Yeah, it depends. My serena.
Either way, pineapple juice is very good.
What about cranberry juice? You kind of slacking on cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice can take it or leave it.
Prune juice.
Oh, what?
I mean, I'm not saying for fun, but prune juice is probably the most useful. Doesn't that make you poops?
I don't. What is useful? Why is that useful?
You need. I mean, if you can't poops, you need fiber. You got poops.
Are there much more better fiber alternatives than prune juice?
What's one? Go.
Fucking,
see
those pills.
Oh, now I gotta go. I rather just pick prunes from my prune tree.
What are they called? I literally take one every day.
Fiber pills.
Yeah, it's like
yeah. Or gummy bears.
Because of a P.
Huh. Probiotics?
No.
Peekaboo poo poo? Pedo protector? Prostate.
Pills.
Prostate provider? I don't know why.
Oh, no, it's not P. Metamucil.
Well, you set me up for failure there.
Metamucil.
You set me that whole ride. You set me up for failure.
Ever heard of Metamucil?
I've heard of Metamucil. I've heard of Mucinex.
Take a few a day. Clean as a whistle.
Take a few a day. Oh, I just realized I was like, because I
clean out your colon.
Yeah. You ever do a cleanse?
In what capacity?
I don't know what the fuck that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what that follow-up question meant. Like a
talking about a spiritual cleanse.
Oh shit!
Are we talking about a juice cleanse?
Have you done a
Are
spiritual?
we talking
cleanse?
about a facial cleanse?
I only know those three. I'm sure there's like, have you ever done like a foot cleanse or a belly button cleanse?
Yeah, no, there's a cleanse for everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, I need a good spa day sometime soon. We should go to the spa. People always go to the spa.
I don't think I've ever. I mean, I've gone to a spa, but this spa also had like a basketball court. Like, I don't think I've ever been to a spa and just like rub me down, Sally, and like sit in mud or something.
Yeah, me neither. And I really want to. Supposedly, you feel great after.
I mean, yeah, but then the problem is they bring your body up so clean and so high that it can't sustain, and then immediately the next day your normal becomes your worse. You know what I'm saying?
I think I kind of get what you're saying. You're essentially saying that they're raising the bar. Your normal doesn't become your worse, but what was your normal now is not your best. Like it's raising the ceiling.
Same thing, yeah. Because I understand. Like you could like slip and fall in the park and fall in mud, and that is technically your worst. Because like this is isn't happy.
I think the point I'm trying to say is I think it lasts more than a few days. I think it lasts for a while.
3 days.
Yeah, you get I think it lasts much longer than that.
4 days.
I'm talking like you go every once in a while.
Oh, so see now multiple visits. That's how they got you. So they're not going to make it last more than a couple months. Good, because they want you coming back.
A couple months. I'll take that.
I said they're not going to make it last.
Yeah, exactly. A couple months.
How long do you think a mud bath? Like I'm just rolling around in here. I mean,
I also don't think mud baths are what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? What about hot stones? I heard apparently, like you put on your back. I heard like sometimes, man, they don't understand. It's like McDonald's coffee out there, and they don't understand the temp. What if I have like just a burn mark of a stone in my back?
I mean more just like
cupping, because I feel like people who do cupping look weird.
I keep saying I mean more, and then you just insert another thing I do not mean. I mean more like just like a sauna and like a cold plunge, and just a day, like no people actually working on you. That's not what I mean.
I mean, go to a pool and just lay out in the sun and then jump into a cold pool. Same thing. I mean, I'm gonna go spend money on a sauna. And no one's putting
sauna. You should laying out in the sun and jumping into a chlorinated pool is the same thing. No.
Well, no. The first part. You missing the first part. I was comparing sauna and polar plunge. But you
So a sauna, polar plunge to laying out in the sun, pool
in a sauna suit and ice cubes in the pool.
Yeah, but it's
same thing.
The pool is chlorinated.
It's salt water. Saltwater pool. Same thing as they have. Also, what do you think they do to clean their ice plunges?
I don't know.
It's fucking chlorinated, pal.
I don't know about that.
You're so silly.
I don't think so. I think specifically the ice plunge pool is not chlorinated.
You think it's just they just dumped a bunch of water in there?
It's definitely treated with something.
Chlorine?
But maybe I don't think it is chlorine.
You think it's a saltwater plunge pool?
I don't know.
They don't have the system for that.
Because the whole point is aren't you like opening your pores and then jumping in? I wouldn't think they'd put chlorine in there.
They have to put they put bleach? They have to put some kind of cleaning agent. There's a lot of Dannies jumping in there.
Maybe it's a very small pool. It's like a little tube.
So you think they have like one of those weird
I
things
think
you scoop
maybe they fill it every day.
Oh,
water.
I don't know. That's such a waste.
No,
water.
They definitely don't do that.
Yeah, definitely chlorine.
I
think my alternative.
I don't think it's chlorine, and also a sauna. I could lay out in the Sahara Desert, and it's not the same thing as a sauna. A sauna is like a dry heat that is very hard to replicate.
I mean, I feel like the desert is a pretty dry heat. I think the sauna is more of a wet heat. Honestly, I think you're like cooking in there. Like it's wet in there. It's not. It's definitely not dry because once you put the water in that little steam thing, it goes.
Well, it's like a dry heat, no?
Yeah, but so what's the wet? There's a lot of wet in the sauna.
Because there's like a steam.
Unless it's me.
There's like a steam room.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking about something different. All right, so I'm thinking about a steam room. Well, then, yeah, absolutely. A sauna and the desert. I mean, I guess the sauna, you don't get sunburn.
No, I'm not talking about a sauna right now.
You're talking about a steam room.
Well, you're talking about a steam room. I'm talking about a sauna.
That's what sauna. You just said I'm not talking about a sauna right now.
It isn't dry heat. Like, it is super humid, but it's not like wet in the air.
It's not like.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. Because a steam room, it's definitely wet. I'm like, I don't know if this is my sweat, that guy's sweat, or the steam.
Yeah.
And that scares me sometimes.
I love a sauna. That's my favorite. This is my favorite part of the gym. Sometimes I would go to the gym just to sit in the sauna.
Well, I mean, that's fair because, where else are you sitting in a sauna? I don't think that's weird.
You can actually buy a sauna for relatively cheap. Put in your backyard.
What's relative? What's backyard? And what's cheap?
A couple $1,000s.
It
It essentially looks like a huge barrel that's like on its side.
Does your head stick out? Is it? Like
No. It's like a thing you walk into.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's small too. Not this big.
It's like a toddler.
Not this big, but it's relatively small.
So what? So
I'm gonna put one in your backyard.
Well, no, you're not.
I'll put a sauna there, and then I'll put one of those ice plunge pools.
How you doing that? Also, just jump in the pool.
No, Antonio, I need a pool that I can take down to a temperature of like almost freezing.
So what are you gonna get a kiddie pool and fill it up with a bunch of ice?
It's actually easier to get a horse trough. I've looked into this.
What?
A horse trough. It's like a huge Rubbermaid container that they use to put like horse feed in.
Oh, you mean like the thing like Joe Rogan was sitting in?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm sure. I don't know what that. His is a horse trough.
Can you do your best Joe Rogan impression sitting in a ice thing right now, please?
He was. I don't know. I forgot what he was like. He's such a maniac.
Maybe I'll put the video up if I have time.
Yeah, it's so funny. What he posts on social media is never a picture of him smiling. It's always a picture of him in immense pain.
It's like.
That is what it's like.
Drake's had some problems recently.
Oh yeah.
Never really talked about that.
Do we miss the boat on that?
I don't think so. Well, not for a thumbnail. Yeah, we probably missed the boat on that, but not for a conversation topic.
Oh, gotcha.
I feel like opinion. So I don't know the people who've been under a rock, but so what happened with Drake was he ran into a fine little thing, brought her back. Apparently all consensual. She said it was all consensual. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did the old 1-2 blue skidoo, jumped into that painting. And then, I guess Drake has to do what Drake does to not get trapped and put a little bit of Frank red hot in the condom.
Mm-hmm.
And then
because he thinks it kills the sperm, which is not true.
I mean, and then
so that's the first.
We'll talk.
First things first. Not true. First of all, did you hear her? Did you read her actual account of it all?
Like a little bit.
I
was too upset.
Heinously graphic.
Oh, really? What'd you say?
Like absurdly inappropriately graphic. Like we went back to Drake's house. He fucking this and that.
Ate my ass.
He has a 7-inch uncut dick, and he's
good for you, Drake.
And he was hitting it from the back. It was like really really graphic for a story that did not that was not pertinent information to the story.
That's because she clearly wanted to seem cool, right? Because of what happened. But also, yeah, you could kind of just skip to you could hit the keynotes. Like, yeah, Drake came back. We banged. All right, this is the juice of the story. So she took the condom and then tried to, get the little just like
vagina.
Get the little Drake juices in there to try to be pregnant, not knowing somehow that there was hot sauce in there, and then she had a burnt puss.
Yeah.
And then she's suing him. Now she's suing him.
She definitely thought when she was releasing that story that everybody was gonna be like, "Wow, fuck Drake." This woman is clearly mentally ill because she first of all, how does she not realize that there's hot sauce in a condom?
Yeah, how do you not look at it and this I put hot sauce in.
What does he have? Kidney stones? Yeah. Why is it red?
Yeah, was your sex so rough that you also punched him really hard in the kidney and he's pissing blood? It's either way, dude. I don't know if the word desperate, but the kind of balls to think maybe there's blood and semen in this condom and still just shove it up there because you want that bag. Fucking crazy.
I mean, honestly, she probably wasn't doing very much thinking at all. She was probably just didn't want to get caught. She was
yeah, it was it's
she probably didn't even look.
Yeah, it's the last the really intense scenes of Prison Break where he's trying to come back while the guard is coming to his cell.
Yeah, exactly.
She's probably
so she's probably doing it really quickly.
Yeah, and then she left her fingerprint there. I'm more shocked that no one's sitting down and being imagine being Drake and having all this money and and all this fame and you could pretty much bang any man or woman you want, and then consciously, every time you bang them, you have to go and put hot sauce in your condom. Like, what a bad deal.
Which, again, to reiterate, doesn't work.
I mean,
it does not work.
I think it's more to catch her, you know? Like, oh,
Yeah,
I caught you.
It's like putting like ink packets in the money, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's not actually to kill your sperm. It's just so that she would know, and it worked.
Yeah, because now we know that
we do know.
Now we know, and this woman probably won't have sex with another male celebrity again.
Honestly,
she got blacklisted.
I don't feel bad for Drake for having things he has to do because he's Drake.
I mean, I don't know if that's the take I would go with. I feel bad. I feel like, why get to that point and then have to do all this? First of all, I would hire.
Also, you're not doing that much. You're essentially saying, oh yeah, this guy can fuck anybody he wants in the entire world. He just has to put a little bit of he just literally goes to a doctor. They have things like they have spermicide, which is like stuff that kills sperm. He just needs a little bottle. He's Drake. He can have one of his assistants do it. And then again, you can fuck anybody in the world. A snap of a finger, you just have to pour a little thing in your condom.
No,
big whoop.
No,
Cry me a river.
Nah, man, you're wrong. You're wrong. Just because you're right in that case. Also, I mean, hot sauce is a funnier thing to put in there, but I'm talking more like
I'm talking about efficiency. I don't give a shit what's funny.
Fair enough. Fair. Take efficiency over funny. Whichever F you want. One of them's an E. Never mind. But the point is, dude, you always have to be on your game, man. You've never fucking doodled when you were just so drunk.
Yeah, but if I'm Drake, then no.
Oh man, how do you not want to, dude? I just want to. If I'm Drake, I want to
you
consensual.
You doodle when you're drunk because you want to lower your standards.
Oh, you're saying Drake wants to be sober to experience all these hot models he's banging?
Yeah. F yeah.
I disagree. I would still be. He's definitely.
Yeah.
F yeah, bro.
I mean, yeah, he's sipping a little bit, but like, he doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be blackout drunk,
I mean, yeah, but my point is, all these drugs, all this alcohol around him, you got to be on top of your game 100% of the time. You got to be 100%. Because that one time you don't put hot sauce in the condom, you got another little Drake.
Also, why don't you? It's like these are the kind of problems I think celebrities should hire me because I feel like I have a lot of like ingenuitive problem solving things to this. Like why don't instead of if this is a problem, instead of the hot sauce, instead of the spermicide, why don't you just get a little lock box that you put your condoms into?
Bro, what if she just runs over and you got to put it in a safe?
No, it's a lock box. It's a place with a little slit, and you can't put your fingers in it. It's like the church money thing. You know how it has the spikes on the way out.
Yeah.
And it's just Drake's little cummy box, and you just put your condoms in there. Bada bing, bada boom.
Could you imagine on your resume? Oh, yeah, what did you do? Oh, I actually work for Drake. Oh yeah, what'd you do? Oh, I am I cleaned.
It's all about phrasing.
Right. How would you phrase
I supplied Drake with revolutionary condom disposal technology.
No, I'm talking about the person that has to clean it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about that person.
Well, you don't have to clean it. You can just like fucking
burn it. Match.
Throw it in a sinkhole.
Yeah.
Or something.
You tell me this chick was willing to put hot sauce, she won't go dig up a sinkhole?
A sinkhole. First of all, let's talk about sinkholes. Do you know what a sinkhole is? A massive hole in the earth.
I need
that people just throw garbage into.
I need to say one thing before we go to sinkholes. When you said I want Drake to hire me, I pictured you in his bathroom with a bottle of hot sauce, just waiting for his condom to be like, "I got you, Sir Drake," and then putting it in and then throwing it out. Yeah, that's what I pictured.
No, that would be a funny job, but that is human error, at its finest. Because if I got corrupted, then I would have, straight to the source. I'd have unlimited Drake cum. You know what I mean?
You're saying you're sucking some out in a straw and spitting into a vial?
That's why Drake should invest in my proprietary condom trapping box technology.
Patent pending.
And I Should we put this on Shark Tank?
You think celebrities? No.
Are you afraid that the woman you're sleeping with will try to impregnate yourself with the condom in your bathroom?
Come on, Mark Cuban. We know you have this problem.
Yeah.
It's like Kevin O'Leary.
Are you forced to carry a bottle of hot sauce around with you every time you want to make love to a woman? No longer.
What would you call it?
I don't know. Probably, man.
The playpen?
No.
That was disgusting. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
McDonald's ball pit.
But it's like a church donation box, so you can't put your hand in and grab it, and you just put all your used condoms in there.
Fair. No, I think it's a good idea. Sorry. All right. Sinkholes. You're right.
No. Screw sinkholes.
Oh, really? They terrify me, man. Are you talking about like landfills or sinkholes?
Very different.
Yeah,
landfills.
Because you said you just throw it. You said you just throw.
But I'm talking about massive sinkholes.
I'm talking.
Like, you ever see the movie The Lovely Bones?
I don't think we're talking.
The guy with the pedophile glasses.
Isn't that a landfill?
No, that is not a landfill.
You're saying what he throws
It's a sinkhole.
What he throws his body in?
Yeah.
That's a sinkhole.
A landfill we make. We open the hole in the earth.
Yeah, and we say spread them.
That is like a natural hole in the earth, and people just throw trash into it.
Yeah, and they spit into it. But I'm talking about. Wait, so he threw that body into a sinkhole?
Yeah.
Oh, they're never finding that.
That's why he did it.
That's a good point
because you can dig up a landfill. A sinkhole, it's really hard because it naturally sinks in. You don't know where it goes.
Well, you see the videos of like there's just a guy sitting in his car, and then literally the earth opens its mouth and just swallows him.
Yeah. That happens in cities too, which is crazy.
Or like a whole building. I mean, you think
no, not a whole building.
Oh, because like I've never heard of that. Also, that would be terrifying.
But it happens in New York all the time. It's just like a guy on the street is like, or a parked car. It doesn't happen in buildings usually because they have like
foundation.
Foundations and infrastructure to stop that from happening. But like it happens like on a road where the road can't support itself, and they've dug underneath it obviously, and then it just collapses.
Oh, you think
you fall like 6 to 10 feet?
Oh, so sinkholes are from people messing up underneath it?
It can be many things.
Because I would rather.
They're also natural sinkholes.
I don't know I don't know what I'd rather bite the dust from, like someone because a construction worker screwed up, or because the earth now is your time.
I'd rather a construction worker so my family can get that bag. From
Yeah. You can't sue the earth.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe you can. You get a couple diamonds from the mines, maybe, but I don't know how they would settle.
I'm sure you can sue the city too if it's on a street.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, how about we fix our roads? I mean,
I've always wanted to have a reason to sue the city.
You could make one. Just like, I'm sure you could sue the city for anything. Go fall out of a tree.
It's funny that you can sue people for anything. Like, if you have a copyright on something, like,
okay,
that doesn't stop anybody from using it. It just makes it easier for you to sue them.
Yeah,
which I think is very funny. And you can sue somebody for anything. It's just most likely they'll throw it out if you have no basis. Mm-hmm. Like I can sue you for stealing my house and taking my money. And enter the lawsuit, like put it into the legal system, and they'll say, oh, you're a crazy person.
Or like some lawyer probably be like, oh my God, this might be a really good case, and then they like call me, and I'm like, I don't know who that is, pal.
Yeah, well that would probably make you look more suspicious. Now we're building a case.
Oh, true. Yeah, imagine then because I just didn't take it seriously, and I kept saying like, yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, I was looking at his house the other day, and then I fall into like now I'm being actually sued. Think that's ever happened?
You can sue a state. You can sue the entire federal government.
I don't think we're winning that one.
No, you're not going to win any of these. But I could sue Joe Biden for saying like, hey, my gas is too high. They could just sue him.
You think you would get any compensation?
No.
Well, it's not worth it then. Don't do that.
I'd say that's not how this works.
that's not how this works.
We don't control foreign oil prices.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, they just send you back like hey, go to school, pal.
Yeah.
That'd be rude. I was thinking.
Mason Ramsey works in a Subway now. My yodeling king.
I saw the video of him in a Subway.
He works in a Subway. Not gonna lie, good tactic. Whoever's raising him, I think is doing it right, because he could be like, just like bathing in his riches.
Yeah, banging other 13-year-olds.
Yeah, I mean, and but I feel like that's a good way to humble somebody because if you throw any 13-year-old kid or whatever and make him super popular, it's like you're essentially rolling the dice. I mean, the kid's gonna come out fucked up in some way.
Yeah, eventually, from ages like 13 to 17, he's gonna be pissing in buckets and spitting on fans outside the building.
And exactly, and for good reason, because children are not supposed to be brought up in an environment where everybody on earth knows their name.
Yeah, and true. And I'll be honest, if I was like 16, had a bunch of money and a bunch of like songs that were kind of okay, and I had to piss really bad, I'd rather piss in the mop bucket, the janitor's mop bucket, than a floor.
And you wouldn't do anything. You wouldn't progress because, like, how do you tell a 13-year-old who was made a success off of this thing he's doing, like, oh, you still need to go to school and be better and progress and figure out what you want to do with life? Like, how do they not say, what do I want to do with life? I want to fucking sing at Coachella and give finger guns all the time. It's how do you not do that?
That's true.
And now he's working at a Subway and he's like working at a job and he's I feel like they're really setting himself up to either enter back into normal society, and that was just a weird blip on his radar, or
he'll come back,
or he can come back and still be a little more humble.
And I mean, fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure I also read that his family with his money bought that Subway, so like it's a little different because now he's just working at his Subway. But
I mean, yes, it's
a little different. I said, just a little.
When you're slanging sandwiches, you're slanging sandwiches.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think it's more a tribute to like just country parents compared to LA parents. Like LA parents, if your kid at 16 becomes a multimillionaire pop star, you're renting Lambos, snorting coke, not raising him, want as much money as possible, because I feel like that is what you went there for in the first place. So that's probably what you grew up to do. Just the place. Generalization. And like in the country, they're like, oh wow, my little boy's gonna be a country singer. That's awesome. But go work your ass. Go work at Subway. You're gonna be an honest man. 18, do whatever you want. I feel like I think it's a great way to do it. I get it. And the kid hopefully got a lot of years left. Let him work at Subway for 6 years. He go jump right back into it. Fucking Mason Ramsey.
Yeah, I mean, Mason Ramsey is a goddamn king.
Goddamn king.
And his song is blowing up on TikTok again, which is why he's starting to post it now before I knew it.
Oh.
And so, I hope he. Dude, I hope he becomes a world famous superstar.
Me too, man. Some people just deserve it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know this kid at all, but there's some people you can look at and be like, you know what, that'd be kind of awesome for that.
You just root for them.
Yeah, you root for him. And he kind of looks like my brother.
Some people you don't root for him at all.
Name one. Go.
I don't know.
Little Tay, like Icky Vicky, that girl.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Or the Cash Me Outside girl. I mean, she grew on me, but like I didn't.
The Cash Me Outside girl, she knows how to take, because again, also the problem is that Mason Ramsey, if you go into meme stardom and put all your chips into that route, good chances people forget who you are in a month.
Fair.
It's hard to take meme status and then hold it with relevance. That's what Bad Baby is a genius at. I mean, she took her meme. She took the meme of her threatening to beat up her mom in the parking lot
on Dr. Phil
and turned it into nationwide
brand
musical success.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it happens. You got to jump from meme to meme to meme for a little bit.
And some of her songs do be hitting.
I mean, eventually, once you get into the game, you'll have one or two good songs. I feel like it's kind of inevitable nowadays.
Yeah,
but
so good for her.
Yeah, I mean, my good character arc. My point is, in the beginning, I didn't really root for.
The point is to threaten to beat your mom up
on Dr. Phil.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Let's go on Dr. Phil and just beat up our mothers.
Yeah,
maybe I don't think Dr. Phil's stopping me. Dude, I would knock the fuck out of Dr. Phil, too. Try to stop me.
Right.
You don't think I could beat the shit out of Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil
I'll
will
uppercut that
roundhouse
bitch.
Kick you.
Yeah, but Dr. Phil can't get his leg up past his hip. I'll fucking push that old back down.
Dr. Phil will send you to the ranch.
Steve Harvey, though. I think Steve Harvey could beat the shit out of me. I feel like they're kind of compared.
Yeah, I do, too.
I think Steve Harvey could beat the shit out of me. That mustache, that beautiful mustache will fucking punch me in the lip once I'm kissing him.
Yeah, you kissing him?
No, but I actually want to go listen to Mason Ramsey's album now. Let's listen to it together.
All right.
I think we get out of here.
Alrighty.
Tell them where to find you.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram. Oh, I forgot to talk about something.
Oh.
Whoopsie. Sorry.
Do you wanna
No.
just write it down. Save it.
No, it's good. Yeah, I'll save it. It's a little timely, but it doesn't matter. You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram.
Nailed it. You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow
The Picky Boys podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Tell us something.
Tell us anything. Like,
Tell us-
what you eat
Put
today?
your secret down below.
Oh, secret. Well, it wouldn't be too
Secrets.
secret then, but we'll keep it.
You use your other account. Use your secret YouTube account. Subscribe, and then put your secret down below.
That's a good idea. All right, guys. Talk to you later.